All right, so the poster presentation I was able to see was Eric's poster presentation on financial literacy. So he talked a great deal about, first of all, the general benefits of financial literacy, and more specifically about how they can be used to impact immigrant families, particularly low income immigrant families. And I thought he did a really good job of laying out all of the important pieces of information. He transitioned from why it's important to what is being done and the results of what is being done. So his underlying motivations were reflected in the section of like why it's important to him. And he talked about how he grew up in a community that had a lot of immigrant families. So he saw on a firsthand account, maybe families that would benefit greatly from, having a greater system of education and implementation regarding financial literacy. And one part that I particularly liked was how he specifically talked about credit scores and how, let's see, I took some pictures. So movements being implemented. He talks about how microloans are being used to change credit history. There's an organization in San Francisco called Mission Asset Fund, which is working on helping families build credit through zero interest loans in order to help build financial stability for them and their families. And then there's the idea of moving to more opportunistic neighborhoods. Um, and then one parallel between our presentations was the idea of making financial literacy a mandatory course in high school. This would vastly benefit the future of America for immigrant families and non-immigrant families alike, because with it being a requirement, everyone has equal opportunity as far as exposure to a lot of those fundamental behaviors and skills as far as borrowing, saving, um, investing, just every different facet of personal financial literacy that is important to, I guess, essentially just building up um, for different facets of one's retirement and overall financial independence and well-being. So I think that, as I said, structuring it with the why is this important, and then specifying a niche group of people that is particularly affected, and what strides are being made at the moment to combat this issue. I thought it was very professionally done. The quality of the presentation was fantastic. It was very visually appealing, and yeah, I was just overall really impressed by Eric. And um, I unfortunately didn't get to see him presented in person, being that I had a presentation at the same time that he was presenting his. I had three presentations to do it during Legacy, but I was able to see his poster eventually, and I took some pictures of it, and we talked about it. And he seems very passionate, and I thought he generated that passion, or converted that passion very eloquently into his presentation.